Good morning. Y'all say good morning. Good morning. All right. Appreciate you coming out this morning. I am Kelly Key Carroll of the Tennessee College of Applied Technology, and welcome on behalf of the TCAT to NC3 Signing Day. It's a very important day for us. The signing day actually mirrors like the NAA grouping of athletes that actually do signing for athletics. For us, it's an educational effort as you guys commit to pursue technical education of your choice and the program of your choice. So we're excited that you chose to come today and participate in signing day. And at each of your seats, you will notice you will have a hat and a shirt that signifies your commitment to the Tennessee College, as well as a letter of commitment, which we will sign as you come to the table. It honors technical education and your pursuit of such, because in your pursuit of technical education, you are the workforce of the future, and the workforce of the future are highly skilled technical positions. And if you do the comparisons of academic to technical education, you guys are predicted to actually be much more successful in the endeavors that you choose. So I commend you for attending today and commend you for choosing technical education. And of course, we offer anything from automotive to drafting and CAD to digital graphics design to industrial maintenance to electromechanical. So you guys within a year to 18 to 20 months can be out in the workforce pursuing the career of your dreams. So we appreciate you choosing technical education and primarily the Tennessee College of Applied Technology. And I want you to know student success is of the utmost importance to us. When you think about students, students are our priority here. I assure you, you will never be a number. You are always a name, and we know your face. So student success, that is our ultimate goal. If you feel like we're not achieving that, please let us know, because we want to know that as well. And then additionally to that, you guys, if you've been attuned to the media recently, you know that TBR is launching a new initiative called Tennessee Train. Tennessee Train assures the workforce that you as a technical graduation will actually be knowledgeable of the competencies that we are saying that you know when we put you out into the workforce. And if not, we have agreed to take you back to re-educate you. So it's critical for us for you to realize the importance of your education while you're here, but it's important for us to make you successful as you go out into that work world. If you look at our statistics, completion, placement, and licensure, the Tennessee College of Applied Technology at Hohenwald is second to none. Our completion rate is in the 90 percentile. Our placement rate is like 89%, so that's really close to 90. What that tells me, if we've got 10 students, 9 out of those 10 are going to work. And then our placement, well, I talked about the placement, licensure rate is 93%. So if you're taking a licensure in your program of study, you're 93% out of 100 guaranteed to pass that. Or that's our prediction right now, because that's our track record thus far. So we're very invested in you, and I hope in return you are vested in the program of your choice today. So this morning we're going to start out by featuring a little video of the industries that actually support NC3 Signing Day. This is a national event, so Hohenwald is just one of the technical schools across the nation that are actually participating in this event. And then we've also got some very important folks in the back that showed up to help support you too. If you are a CTE director, please stand up, or someone that came with this school group. Okay, so we have Miss Trina Weeks from Lewis County, we have Miss Ginger Cagle in the back, and our Ayers Foundation folks, y'all stand up too. Y'all know these very familiar faces, but they're here to support you and your efforts because they realize the importance of technical education. And then if you're a parent of one of the students today, please stand up, parents. Look at that, you guys, how wonderful. So this is, you guys, your parents. You can't stress the importance of the roles that they have played in your life. I know as a parent myself, I'm very invested in the education of both my son and daughter, as your parents are too, and they're evidencing that by being here today and being supportive of you. So without further ado, let's take a peek at this video and see the industries that are supporting this day and supporting you.
Good morning. I'm Clark Coco, Dean at Washburn Tech in Topeka, Kansas. I'd like to welcome you to National Technical Letter Intent Signing Day. And I want to thank all the participating colleges for joining us on this very, very special day, recognizing students from all across this United States of the value and the nobleness of technical education.
This was an idea about how to engage directly with young people and bring them into great career fields.
Today, you are about to take an important step to prepare for a fulfilling career. This day highlights the importance of celebrating the dignity of work, and the technical training that you will receive is a difference maker in preparing you for success in careers across many industry sectors.
We're excited about the wide realm of opportunities that you are embarking on. The value of gaining a high-quality technical education is something that can bring benefits for years to come.
Having the opportunity with signing a letter of intent says to that special student, that special time in life, it's about you. And there's nothing more powerful than telling a student that you want them and you want them in the program and that you're excited to have them there.
We're super excited about your decision to invest in your digital literacy skills and to jumpstart your career to the next level.
Today you're signing with a school that's going to prepare you for the quickly changing world of work.
And we congratulate you for the fact that you've made this decision. It's important. It's important not only to you and your family, but it's also important to your community and to the nation as a whole.
You've chosen a great time to chase your dream. The ever-changing automotive technology has created a huge demand for you, and FCA is ready to welcome you to the family.
Signing a letter of intent, putting a hat on, having business and industry people side by side saying when you complete your program and you graduate, we'd like to talk to you about employment. I can't think of anything more important.
It sounds strange, but I believe the #1 benefit from technical education is that it ushers in other intrinsic skills. Skills like confidence, humility, risk-taking, and attention to detail.
The skills you obtain in your technical education will not only help you become a next-generation innovator, but will be skills that remain with you throughout your life.
Your commitment today is going to lead to personal success, and that success is going to be realized in your families, in your communities, and in companies like Train.
I firmly believe that we are at the very cusp, the very beginning of a new technology piece. We know that it's already out there and coming, but it's really at its infancy.
Without technical training, the growing demand for skilled technicians might go unmet. So your interest in educating yourself not only helps you and your family, but also American industry, and in turn, the local communities.
And on behalf of Festo Didactic, I want to congratulate you of making this important decision about your career.
On behalf of the LS Starrett Company, I would like to acknowledge all the participating schools, instructors, and family members who have supported these students to this point.
And we want to thank you for the fact that you have made this decision and that you are going to start on this incredible journey.
So from Snap-on, we wish all of you the best on your new journey, and that new journey starts today.
We want to wish you the best of luck and pass along our congratulations on the choices you're making today and the future success you're going to achieve.
Hope has a face. Today that hope begins. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you to all the staff, instructors, administrative teams, colleges across this nation, NC3, and our industry partners for participating. What a great day this is.
Echo that. What a wonderful day this is. And if you noticed who the industry partners were, you guys, you'll see some of the equipment that we actually use in the various programs that are represented by all of these industry partners. If you think about that, they uphold a lot of the credentialing that we actually offer. NC3 is part of Snap-on, and of course we do several certifications through Snap-on. And then you saw others such as Festo that we use like in electromechanical and electronics with the robotics that we actually offer. So the credentialing that you're actually going to receive as a high school student graduating to become a full-time student, it is undergirded by the industries with which you probably want to check into and go to work. So we appreciate you coming today. And one thing, you guys, one more time, your success is part of us. Without you, we don't have a college, so you are our #1 priority. And today is about you and your success. So without further ado, I'm going to get Mr. Randy Young, our Assistant Director, to come up. We're going to call you by program, and you are actually alphabetically organized. And once he calls your name, if you'll come up and be seated, and be sure and bring your signing attire and your hat and your shirt, and we will take care of you.
At this time, as we recognize the students who are participating in signing day who will be continuing their post-secondary education upon completion of high school, we'd like to begin with the Administrative Office Technology Program. In that program, we have to recognize today Miss Alexis Warren. Alexis will open up her contract, if she would, her letter of intent, and on that she'll go ahead and sign.
And if you are a CTE director and this is your student, please come forward. Or if you are a parent, feel free to come forward. I would love to have your picture with your student as they sign. Randy,
if you would, I'm going to step over because I'm former AOT instructor and I'm actually a part of this project. I'd like to be a part of this as well. If y'all would, please give Alexis a round of applause. You may put your hat on.
On your hat.
And again, please give her one more round of applause. Well, thank you. Good to go. Thank you, Alexis. Next, we would like to recognize our Automotive Technology Program. Harley Bradley. Tyler Carr. And Cade Jones. I'll give just a minute. Get Mr. Justin up here.
And do we have, is that, are they any CTE director?
I don't believe so. All right, gentlemen, if you would at this time, if you'll open your letter of intent, you may sign. Now that you've signed your letter of intent, you may put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap.
And you can show your shirt too, that'd be great.
That's right. You can show your shirt, and if you would help me, please give them a round of applause. Next in automotive, we have Tyler Malone. We have Kyle Preston. Jordan Redwine. Shelton Simbeck. Jacob Watkins. Gentlemen, if you would, please open your letter of intent. You may sign that at this time. All right, and if you would, let's please give these gentlemen a round of applause. Next, we will recognize our students in our cosmetology program. First, we have Shelly Hudgens, Amanda Isbell, Rachel Kent, Megan Myers, Hannah Ranger, and Kristen Thomas. Okay, if you would, please open your letters of intent. You may go ahead and sign those at this time.
It's Miss Trina Weeks. Trina, where are you? Come on,
Come up.
here.
Come on up.
These are Lewis County. Yay!
And if you would, you may put on your caps. And if everyone will please help me give them a round of applause. That's right. Next, we'll recognize students in digital graphics design. We have Josie Halbrooks, Braxton Kurt, Mackenzie McCaleb, and Bryant Treadwell.
They're on their way. Yes, if you are a CTE director, parent, come get in the photo. Yes, siblings, one and all are welcome. Let's see. We need this chair, no chair?
Good.
All right.
All right, students, if you would, please open your letters of intent.
Get somebody to take a picture.
You got it?
Charlie. Thank you.
Students, you may go ahead and sign your letters of intent.
Hey, y'all count to 3 and we'll smile. I see lots of. Andrea, can you count to 3? Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. That was good.
At this time, you may put on your caps, and let's give these students a round of applause. You're good. Represented in our drafting program, we have Ronald Smith.
All right, Ronald. You get the stage by yourself.
That's right.
Come on up, and I know Ronald takes some photos.
Okay. Ronald, at this time, you may open your letter of intent. You may sign. I'm sorry. All right. And Ronald, you may put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap. And if y'all would please join me in giving Ronald a round of applause. Next program represented is electromechanical technology. First recognized is Trenton Davis, DeMarcus Lee, and Brandon Ryder.
Come on in here. Miss Shirley Brown is the instructor. We just need two. Okay.
All right. Gentlemen, if you would, please open your letters of intent. You may sign them at this time.
Miss Trina, you want to come up there, Lewis County?
All right, and you may put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap. If you would, please join me in giving these gentlemen a round of applause. Thank you all. Next program being represented is industrial maintenance. In that program, we have instructor representing Mr. Darrell Henson. First student recognized is Drew Augustine, Evan Allen, Brogan Berry. And gentlemen, if you would, please open your letter of intent. You may sign it at this time. And you may now put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap. Let's give them a round of applause. Next students represented for industrial maintenance is Blake Bledsoe, Hunter Birch, John Chance, Tanner Couch. If you would, please open your letter of intent. You may go ahead and sign that letter at this time. Sorry, we got more. Come on up.
We need another pen, Reed.
One more pen. There you go.
We will work on that.
And at this time, you can put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all. Next in industrial maintenance, we have Dalton Cundiff, Matthew Catrona, John Hunter Davis, Gentlemen, at this time, if you'll open your letter of intent, you may go ahead and sign. If you would, please put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap, and let's give them a round of applause. Next student in industrial maintenance is Taylor Davis, Dante Denton, Parker Henson. Yes, sir. And gentlemen, if you'll open your letter of intent, you may go ahead and sign it at this time. You may put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap, and let's give them a round of applause.
Wonderful job, man.
Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Congratulations. Next for industrial maintenance, we have Dalton Lineberry, Dylan Lumpkins, Jacob Moore, Carlos Perez, and Trevin Prater. Gentlemen, if you'll open your letter of intent, you may sign that at this time. You may put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap. Let's give them a round of applause. Next for industrial maintenance, have Jordan Qualls, Gunnar Rich, Hunter Rogers, Riley Scott, Caleb Staggs, Gentlemen, if you'll please open your letter of intent, you may go ahead and sign that at this time. Put on your TCAT Hohenwald caps. And if y'all would, please help me give them a round of applause. And also industrial maintenance, we have Tyler Stoltz, Walker Whitehead, and Dawson Wishaw. Gentlemen, if you'll open your letter of intent, you may go ahead and sign that at this time. You may put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap. Let's give them a round of applause. Next, we have our machine tool program being recognized. Instructor there is Mr. Kevin Henson. As he's coming up, we're going to recognize today our students Darren Brode and Trenton Barnes. If you would come forward. All right, you may put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap. Let's give him a round of applause. Next program signing will be for practical nursing, Rebecca Davis. If you would come forward. Representing our nursing program, we have our Director of Nursing, Ms. Sally Mercer, with her, as well as a lot of support behind her. At this time, we would have you to go ahead and open your letter of intent. You may go ahead and sign that. And if you you would, please put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap. Give her a round of applause. Our next program represented is Surgical Technology. That program, our instructor is Miss Jackie Coble. Student recognized today is Stevie Papa Stefano. We have some students out today with sickness, and so at this time we're going to move to our next program, which is welding. For our welding program, first student to recognize, as Mr. Henson comes forward to represent a welding program, first student is Landon Anthony. Drake Burcham, Caleb Hensley, Zachary Lake, Kyle Qualls, Ethan Staggs, and Luke Vaughn. Gentlemen, if you would open your letter of intent and go ahead and sign that at this time. Kind of like a contract. You may put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap, and if y'all would, help me in giving them a round of applause. This time we have just a few more students to add to our program today that we would like to recognize at this time. First one to recognize for machine tool, if you would come forward, Hunter Reynolds. And if Mr. Kevin Henson would come up to join him. Have a seat right over here. Kelly, would you grab a blank contract? All right, if you would please sign your contract, letter of intent. Kelly, did you get my cap? At this time, you can put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap, and let's please give him a round of applause. And for the cosmetology program, if we could have Miss Kim Atkinson come forward, we have Rachel Kent. Rachel, you can go ahead and sign your letter of intent. You may put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap. Let's give Rachel a round of applause. Thank you. And then last we have Mr. Henson, if you would come up for our welding program, we have Landon Anthony. If you would please come forward. And Landon, if you would, please go ahead and sign your letter of intent. You may put on your TCAT Hohenwald cap. And if y'all would, join me in giving Landon a round of applause. This time, before I turn it back over to Ms. Key Carroll, I would like to just take a moment to recognize one more time all of our students that are here today. If you would, join me in one more round of applause for each of these students as they sign their intent. Stand up, students. You get students to stand up, please. And Ms. Kelly, I will turn it back over to you at this time. Thank you very much. You may be seated.
All right, just a few closing remarks. Once again, we appreciate you coming out for signing day and hope you realize the importance and the investment in yourself in the education that you're pursuing. As you have seen today, I think it is evidenced even by the video from our remarks and the instructor support as well as your family support. You are investing in careers that will provide you an opportunity of a lifetime. So we appreciate you doing so and appreciate you attending signing day. Thank you to the faculty and staff that help organize the event and also the parents that attended as well as the CTE directors. We greatly appreciate you coming out and supporting your students. If you would like photos, please let us know that. We'll try to get you some photos. And then there's one other area that you might take photos just right outside to the left of the door as you exit. We'll be taking photos there as well. And then I hope you'll stay around and enjoy some light refreshments. We've got some cookies and drinks for you guys to help you celebrate. And the celebration, once again, is about you. So thank you and hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you for participating in NC3 Signing Day. And only one last remark, you guys. As graduating seniors, you have an opportunity that no other generation has been afforded, and that is the Tennessee Promise. In the foresight of Governor Haslam, of course, he enacted Tennessee Promise as a way to increase the degree and credentialing that each Tennessean achieves. And, of course, we're trying to reach the goal of Drive to 55, whereby 55% of the Tennessee population either has a credential or a degree by the year 2025. You guys are such an important piece of that initiative because you're actually going to be the ones that make it happen. So we look forward to your success, and we look forward to seeing you in the summer or the fall here at TCAT Hohenwald, and take advantage of the Tennessee Promise because that doesn't come around often. So thank you and congratulations, and please enjoy some light refreshments and have some photos made. And parents, if you'd like to visit the programs where your students are going to enroll, you're more than welcome to do that. So grab your students and you guys can show yourselves around to the programs, and be sure and visit. Thank you for coming.